While you're watching your savings lose value in a traditional bank account, the world's wealthiest 1% have already activated a silent exit strategy. They aren't just diversifying. They are moving their capital entirely outside the reach of the central banking system. Today, we are exposing the 3 hidden jurisdictions and asset classes the elite are using to shield their fortunes from the coming financial reset. If you don't move now, your wealth might be trapped forever. For decades, we've been conditioned to believe that a bank is a fortress. We see the thick steel doors and professional staff and feel a sense of security. But in the digital age, that fortress is an illusion. Your money isn't sitting in a vault. It's a digital entry on a centralized ledger. The government can freeze, tax, or devalue it with a single line of code. We are currently witnessing the sunset of the traditional financial era. With the aggressive push towards central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, the window for financial privacy is slamming shut. The elite family offices, hedge fund titans, institutional giants see the writing on the wall. They know that the next financial reset won't just be a market dip. It will be a systemic overhaul. They are no longer interested in just beating the market. They are focused on escaping the net. They are moving from a system of permission-based wealth to a system of absolute ownership. Absolute ownership. The first move is the migration to what insiders call sovereign neutral zones. The old days of the Caribbean tax haven are fading because those jurisdictions are easily bullied by major powers. Today, the elite are moving toward fortress jurisdictions like Singapore, the United Arab Emirates, and specific enclaves in Switzerland. These operate outside the standard EU banking directives. Why these places? Because they offer something more valuable than low taxes. Jurisdictional arbitrage. For example, in Singapore, the legal framework for private property is among the most rigid in the world. While Western nations experiment with unexplained wealth orders and the freezing of assets without a criminal conviction, these neutral zones maintain a strict wall between the state and private capital. The elites are moving their liquidity into private, non-bank vaults in these regions. This is a crucial distinction. When you put money in a bank, you are technically an unsecured creditor of that bank. If the bank fails, they owe you money, but they have the cash. By using private, high-security vaults in neutral zones, the elite maintain 100% legal title to their assets. They aren't just changing banks. They are changing the legal reality of their ownership. The second hidden place is the world of ghost assets. These are high-value, tangible assets that do not appear on any digital balance sheet. They require no third-party intermediary to hold value. We're seeing a massive surge in investment-grade colored diamonds. Also, rare numismatic coins and blue-chip fine art are being acquired. But it's not just about aesthetics. These are concentrated forms of wealth. You can hold $10 million in the palm of your hand in the form of a few rare stones. This portability is the ultimate insurance policy. It's an insurance policy against capital controls. Think about the free ports in Geneva or Singapore, massive high-tech bunkers. These bunkers exist in a state of legal limbo. Goods stored there are technically in transit, not subject to customs or immediate taxation. Inside these facilities, billions in gold, art, and rare wine change hands between the elite without assets ever leaving the building. No single wire transfer hits the traditional banking system. They are building a shadow economy of physical scarcity. This economy is completely immune to the inflation of the printing press, offering a true alternative system for wealth preservation. The third strategy is perhaps the most telling: the aggressive acquisition of productive land and resource sovereignty. We've seen headlines about billionaires like Bill Gates becoming the largest farmland owners in America, but this is happening globally. The elite are buying up lifeboat properties in places like New Zealand, the highlands of Argentina, and the interior of Australia. These aren't just luxury retreats. They are self-sustaining ecosystems. They are looking for 3 specific things: independent water rights, arable soil, and energy autonomy. By owning the land that produces food and the aquifers that provide water, they are insulating themselves. They are insulating themselves from the collapse of the global supply chain. In a world where currency is being devalued, the person who owns calories and water holds ultimate leverage. They are essentially moving back to a form of neo-feudalism, where true wealth isn't measured in digits on a screen, but in the physical control of the essentials of life. They are trading their depreciating fiat currency for the only things that cannot be manufactured: land and resources. While the physical world is being secured, the elite are also building a digital lifeboat. They are moving significant capital into private, decentralized infrastructure that operates beneath the surface of the public internet. This isn't about buying Bitcoin on a public exchange. It's about investing in the rails of the next internet. They are backing privacy-focused protocols, decentralized mesh networks, and encrypted communication layers. They understand that in the coming financial reset, communicating and transacting outside government-monitored channels will be the ultimate luxury. They are setting up private servers in data haven countries and utilizing cold storage solutions that are geographically distributed. This ensures that even if a kill switch is activated on the traditional financial web, their ability to move value and information remains uninterrupted. They are building a parallel digital reality where they can operate with total anonymity while the rest of the world is onboarded into a transparent, monitored CBDC system. You might wonder why this migration is accelerating right now. The answer lies in the end of the long-term debt cycle. The elite have access to the best economists and historians in the world. They know that every 80 to 100 years, the global financial system undergoes a violent deleveraging. We are currently at the tail end of that cycle. With global debt at record highs and social trust at record lows, the elite are no longer betting on the system's recovery. They are betting on its replacement. They are moving their wealth now, knowing that when panic starts, the exits will be blocked. Capital controls, exit taxes, and bank holidays are standard tools used by desperate governments. These measures aim to keep wealth within their borders. By moving their capital into these three hidden places today, the elite ensure they hold the chips when the new game begins. The strategy of the elite is a roadmap for the rest of us. It offers valuable insights into wealth preservation. You may not be able to buy 1,000 acres in New Zealand or a private vault in Singapore, but the core principles remain the same. The ultimate goal is to reduce your counterparty risk. This means diversifying your dependencies. If your entire life is tied to one currency, one banking system, and one country, you are a sitting duck vulnerable to external shocks. The window to internationalize your life and move into hard assets is still open, but it is closing fast. Act now. Start by looking at physical precious metals you can hold yourself, such as gold and silver, for tangible security. Next, consider diversifying your digital footprint. Protect your online assets and personal information across borders. Also, consider the value of productive land, even on a small scale. It's a tangible asset that provides real value. The elite are showing us exactly what they fear, a system where they have no control over their wealth. By following their lead and moving even a small portion of your wealth outside, you are taking the first step toward true financial survival. The reset is coming. The only question is which side of the ledger you will be on when the dust settles. The world is splitting into two groups: those who are trapped in the old system and those who have found the exit. If you want to be part of the second group, you need to stay informed with the truth, not the mainstream narrative. If this deep dive opened your eyes, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. We are tracking these movements in real time to give you the edge you need. What is your exit strategy? Are you moving into physical assets, or are you looking at jurisdictional safety? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Your insights help this community grow stronger. And for a deeper look at how the central banks are planning to change your life forever, watch the video on your screen right now. Don't wait for the reset to happen to you. Take control today.